I'm wondering, if you've been seeing significant changes in terms of the way that we are responding to the kinds of warnings that you've been put out compared to 3-4 years ago.
Yes, absolutely. For one thing, the count now of scientists, pundits, public figures who will admit that we're in the midst of an extinction event that is almost certain to take out our species early on. That list has grown quite large in the last 3 years. It includes folks like Randy Malamud, Regents Professor at Georgia State University, who wrote a piece for the Huffington Post in December of last year, which includes this line, quote, "It's time to accept our impending demise." Robert Burrows added his voice in the mainstream media outlet. Paul Ehrlich does the same with an interview with MSNBC in January of this year. And so the list is growing. Perhaps most importantly among these people is a writer for a United States television program broadcast on HBO, a program called The Newsroom. Aaron Sorkin, who's always been really cutting edge with his writing and with his understanding of reality, wrote a piece that addresses our climate predicament, and in this fictional program makes it quite clear that we don't have long. And he's only taking into account carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. The program talks about several things that will occur in the future that are already occurring right now: food and water shortages, extremely large storms, spread of deadly disease, those kinds of things. So when it makes it onto the television in the United States, that's when it starts to have some impact and reach the public consciousness. Tack on one more item, and this is from 3 days ago in the Daily Mash. The Daily Mash is a UK publication, much like The Onion in this country. It's satire-based. And the headline there is, "Humanity to keep tweeting positive slogans until point of extinction." And in the final paragraph, here's a quote: "Hours after the last human keels over in a desert wasteland, there will be an automated tweet saying simply, 'Love what you do.'" It's almost as if somebody has figured out my message and is promulgating it through these, quote, satirical outlets.